There's all sorts of twists and turns in this American Horror Story. Um, so the fact that Allie finds out that Kai's brother is in on this kind of all along, and then suddenly at the very end, Kai is like, "Oh, by the way, let's meet our newest member," and she's right there. I half expected her to say, "Hi, honey," to Ivy. You could tell by Ivy's face that it was very um, not wanted, surprised, very surprised, but also probably not wanted. Um, and of course, how Winter is kind of playing everyone in a sense that she's like, "Oh yeah, I didn't kill your lackey boy. Beverly did." She's like, "No, you're such a liar. That wasn't me." But whatever. This isolation chamber that Kai wants to put her in. Curious what that is. Um, let's see what else. What else? What else? Oh, those scenes for next week. Holy crap, that's right, get the little kid involved. Since he couldn't find a way to impregnate Winter, he's just gonna take Oz. Poor Oz. Poor Oz. Um, I don't know that, I mean, maybe Allie is hiding something. Ivy, obviously every person or every person we hear has their own not agenda, has their own kind of like biased opinion on what's going on. So maybe Ivy, from the start, saw a skewed view of Ellie and Oz. Whereas if I think Allie, we jump around back to Allie, if Kai does the pinky promise to her and says, you know, what fears you, or what do you got, or this, that, and the other thing, um, I wonder if she'll be like, "Oh yeah, you know, I didn't want this baby," or some BS that'll probably take a turn in the plot. Um, obviously, she wants her son. Obviously, she's a good actor. Um, but you don't you didn't really see her suffer. Like you just saw her saying, "I want my son back. I want this back. I want my life back." But little does she know that Allie is on the other side of this, although she does, or not Allie, Ivy is on the other side of this, um, even though she probably already does because of Meadow. But knowing that Winter and or the assumption that Winter and Ivy are now together in a sense, or that they're screwing each other, or whatever wording that she used, the accusation has never been denied, but it's never been like publicly announced in a sense. Like you just see Ivy and Winter in the kitchen when Ivy has like a "I'm so sick of this," and then Winter's like, "Oh yeah, Kyle never hurt me," and gives the whole story about um like the Judgment House, which to me looked like Saw. That's right, it takes Saw to a whole nother level, except nobody survives. Um, that that Ivy kisses, like hugs Winter and kisses her. It's okay, but like intimately almost, not just "it's okay, baby, you know, I got you." Just no, it's okay. Thanks for telling me. Let's move on with our lives. Um, so this is getting more and more brutal, which it's not that surprising for American Horror Story. Now's about the time, the middle to the end is where everything really starts to fall apart in terms of the blood and the gore starts to happen more. The fact that we have a child in this season, I'm not so sure how I feel about that. And this random juice in the, or blood or something, in the, in the, trailer for next week. Interesting to find out what that is. To just kind of mess with everybody, they probably gave him, like, juice, like real juice, versus whatever it is everybody else is drinking. Almost like a Russian roulette kind of deal with the juice. But anyway, I guess we'll find out. That's all I got. So, not sure this was a helpful review.